Nigeria, a land of immense diversity, gained independence from British colonial rule in 1960.
You've seen a little of the variety of Nigerian life. The job of holding the country together falls on four men. The Sardana of Sokoto on the left, Premier of the North, a commanding figure in any company. From the east, Dr. Azikiwe, pioneer nationalist, soon to be Governor General. From the west, Chief Awolowo, opposition leader in the federal parliament. And the cornerstone of unity, the federal Prime Minister, Alhaji Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, a northerner trusted by all. With a smile, British sovereignty is surrendered to the Prime Minister.
The euphoria of liberation, however, was short-lived. Ethnic tensions, simmering beneath the surface, soon erupted, threatening to tear the nascent nation apart. The seeds of discord were sown early, rooted in the arbitrary borders drawn by colonial powers that forced disparate ethnic groups together. The first few years of independence were marked by political instability and regional power struggles. The fragile unity of Nigeria was tested time and again. The nation, still finding its footing, was ill-prepared for the tumultuous events that would unfold in 1966. The year began with a military coup, an event that would have far-reaching consequences for Nigeria and its people. This coup, often misconstrued as an Igbo coup.
Now let's get it straight. The young officers had within Igbos, Yorubas, and Hausas. The way the Nigerian army was structured, you could not escape a preponderance of Igbo officers. And these were at the middle level because they were essentially majors. By then I was a lieutenant colonel, so I wasn't part of it. I was then commanding a battalion in Kano. The coup ostensibly, because I've later found out that the whole aim of the coup was to halt this apparent drift in Nigeria. But significantly, you know what they wanted to do? To create a presidential commission of army officers as a safeguard to the people who would guard the nation and hand over government to Chief Obafemi Awolowo. The idea was to release him from prison, make him prime minister, and in the hope that Nigeria would become a better place. That is actually how.
So it was really the Yorubas and their leader that were going to benefit.
Oh, absolutely.
From the coup, not the insinuation that he was an Igbo coup.
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Certainly.
Your Excellency, we have
And not only that, and I think because a lot of things have been said about this.
Yes.
Who actually halted the coup? Aguiyi Ironsi in Lagos, an Igbo. Emeka Odumegwu in Kano, an Igbo. The Igbos halted the coup. How can it be at the same time an Igbo coup halted by Igbos? There's something odd about that.
Set in motion a chain of events that culminated in a brutal civil war.
Early reports like these from Biafra were on film in black and white. Colour film was to follow.
10 minutes later, and the Biafrans are having trouble getting their troops to advance from their forward positions.
An enemy which holds most of Biafra's major cities, several vital road links, but not too much of the countryside. The training is basic, but effective.
They're going to stab us right by the shoulder here, and we want to defend it. Go.
And here I met a young trooper, a very young trooper in the Biafran army. How old are you?
I'm 10 years.
10 years old.
Yes.
Do you know why Biafra is fighting?
Biafra is fighting for survival, sir.
Is it going to win?
Yes, sir.
His spirit, and that of this tattered army, driven by fear of genocide which may or may not lie ahead if they lose, plus what must be massive ineptitude on the part of the Nigerian army, is the most probable reason that this war of unequals now has gone into its third year.
Nigeria before the war had an army of just 6,000, and they were professionals, their officers trained by the British. They served with distinction as part of the UN force in the Congo. But then Biafra declared its secession, and all of the Igbo officers and men, some of the best, left to become the nucleus of Biafra's army. In just the past 2 years, Nigeria's army has exploded to 14 times its original size, to 85,000 men. Recruits who used to get 6 months of training now get a mere 6 weeks. They are volunteers, most of them illiterate, just out of the bush, with little sense of nationhood. Their leaders tell them that they are fighting for one Nigeria, but that does not, it cannot have the same urgency for them that mere survival has for the Biafran. A Nigerian soldier may volunteer because he needs a job, or because army life appeals to him as the good life. Besides his uniform and the prestige that goes with it, he gets a comfortable ration of beer and cigarettes. And the pay, at $40 a month, is not bad. His leaders are not aggressive. Most military observers credit what success the Nigerian army has had so far chiefly to their lopsided superiority in firepower furnished by the British and the Russians. It is said only half in jest. The Nigerian army has so much firepower that they use ammunition as a defoliant. Nigeria's planes, MiG-17s and Ilyushin bombers, were bought for cash from the Russians who want to get a political foothold here. Most of the planes are flown by Egyptians, who are characterized as wary of anti-aircraft fire, therefore less than enthusiastic about going after military targets. That, it is suggested, is one cause of the high civilian casualties in the air raids on Biafra. But the war has been bloody on both sides, and inept and unaggressive though they may be, the Nigerian army in 2 years of sporadic fighting has suffered heavily. They will not release official casualty figures, but an army doctor told me that 8,000 Nigerian soldiers have died, and perhaps another 25,000 have been wounded. The military has just 11 army doctors for its 85,000 men.
Leaving scars that continue to haunt Nigeria today. It is crucial to delve into the complexities of this tumultuous period, separating fact from fiction, and understanding the multifaceted factors that led to the Biafran War. Only then can we begin to heal the wounds of the past and forge a more united future for all Nigerians.